Hi fellow birdies! Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be trying out a delicious recipe called Tamale Casserole. Now this isn't of course a traditional tamale, but it's made with cornbread mix and all the other toppings, and we're going to give it a go. And we also have some sides of refried beans and blue corn tortilla chips. So, you ready?
Sure.
Let's dig in. This has actually got chicken in it. Oh wow. That is good. Well, it does have cheese in it as well. Not cheese in the cornbread. Oh yeah. It's got cheese on top and cheese in the cornbread mix.
I gotcha. Let me take a bite. I know it's going to be good. And then I had some yesterday.
He had some. I had just a little bit, but it actually tastes better today. I really like it.
Yeah, Evan didn't care much for it, but I'm not usually a fan of like tamales so much, but this is pretty good.
These blue corn tortilla chips are actually organic. They look different than regular yellow or blue one. I mean, or yellow or white ones. But to me they taste pretty similar. It's salty. Let's see.
I think it's a bit less salty than like the regular ones.
It's definitely not overly salty. And of course, these are just like, traditional refried beans. They're good. Not overly salty or anything. So yeah, like this is definitely probably like one of my most favorite recipes so far. I always loved cornbread growing up because my mama would make it quite often during like dinners and stuff. She'd make cornbread, green beans, and all that other stuff. So.
My family would usually have cornbread with chili, not so much with green beans.
Yeah, like she wouldn't make it for the chili usually. Like I don't really ever recall what she made with chili, but she would make it with like a traditional dinner with green beans and whatnot. But not too often. But I remember she baked in those pie pans, like the silver ones, and she would cut up into like triangles and stuff. So. That is good.
Yeah, when we cut ours, like usually like the top and part of the top would fall off when you try to take off the pie thing. Well, it's not all the time, but some of the time.
I did want to let you guys know, as of last Saturday, I got my first dose of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine.
Indeed.
I will be getting my second dose of it on the 21st of this month. So I'm definitely glad I did that.
Yep, she has plans for it. I'll say that.
I know. Like, I guess I was just sort of worried about it for a while because, I've actually been through like a lot of health problems over the years with hospitalization the 5 years ago and such, and I just was kind of worried how my body would handle it. But, I mean, honestly, I had a physical done last October. Doctor said I was healthy, so I just finally decided to say, hey, I'm going to take a chance. And the only side effects that I had after I took the vaccine was like a sore arm for a day. Maybe it's like a little bit tired, but honestly, it was probably a lot easier than I expected. Well,
yeah, I'll be honest, I was not surprised. Like, she was scared of like side effects, but I remember this one article I read that showed like just how resistant the vaccine makes you against the virus. Like it basically showed like a graph showing like 161 squares, each representing one of the million people and the millions of people who have got the vaccine. So each square is 1 million people. And in the top right corner, in this little square, it's barely visible, demonstrates the number of people who got the vaccine and were hospitalized. And then an even smaller square in that square is the people who got, who then died after having the vaccine.
And that wasn't very many. It's like 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So compared to all the people who had the vaccine, that's only how many, passed away from it after having it. No. But yeah, this is like really good with the beans.
Mm-hmm.
What do you usually like eating refried beans with? Like, I usually like having them in burritos too and stuff.
I like them in burritos too, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually like to mix them with, rice. Like, typically it's not fried rice. What's it called?
Mexican rice?
Could be.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is fried rice. I don't know. But like, whenever I go to like, El Mezcal or Happy Mexican, I get, let's say, till I get the fajitas, there'd be rice, refried beans on the side. And of course, it'd be like salsa for the, chips.
I remember always used to get at El Mezcal, like get the taco salad. I always liked those salads in the big taco bowls that they had.
Did I have one? I think I had one once. Did I?
I can't recall. It's been so long since I've been there. We need to go back there again.
Sounds good to me.
I am actually in the process of maybe possibly making a trip to London within the next few months, because they actually recently just lifted the quarantine thing that they had in place. Like, if you're fully vaccinated, even, you have to be quarantined for like so many days. But they lifted that on the 2nd of this month.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I got a friend there who I've been really wanting to meet. Although he's also thinking about coming here to the States too, and hanging out with us and stuff, and I show him around Memphis, so that's kind of cool. But I always want to go to England since I was a kid. So I'm gonna see, it's like once I'm fully vaccinated, which will be effectively around early September, because it takes 2 weeks after the second dose, to see if maybe I can go there. Because hopefully, if cases continue to not do too bad. So yeah.
Indeed. And maybe I'll be able to meet with my writing coach. Although I'll have to ask him if he's okay with that, because he's more of a coach. Like, I like to consider him a friend, but I'm not sure, if it's a business relationship at this point.
But yeah, my friends want to show me the sights of London, including what he quote unquote says is the best Indian restaurant in the entire city of London. It's called Lahore, and they make really good Sikh kebabs, which he likes to get. And with me, I'll probably just stick like butter chicken, naan, that sort of thing. So
I've always wondered if it's kebabs or kebabs.
I don't know. I would have to like ask him.
Well, he always referred to them as kebabs, but I often heard like in various TV shows and stuff, there's kebabs. Maybe it's a different recipe,
like
or different dish.
Like those kebabs you've got those kebabs you grow on the grill, like the vegetable ones, but these are kebabs, like Sikh kebabs. So it's a little bit different.
I gotcha.
But yeah, that'll be a place I'll have to go with him, and maybe we can go together. Oh, we'll all go together and try it, because I like Indian food too. But just to explore the sights of London, and I want to go to Nottingham as well, because I got ancestors that are buried there, and that'll be like a 2 to 3 hour train ride away from London. So I might actually have to dedicate a whole day to that.
I gotcha. Let's see it. Some of our family might come along with us. I know that they've been talking about that. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look good.
Speaking of vaccines, someone's be going back to school soon. Let's see it. We are worried, given that this Delta variant seems to be somewhat more dangerous to children than the previous versions were.
It seems like more kids in the place we live are catching either like 1/4 of the new cases actually are of children, so it does have us a little bit concerned. But when he goes back, we will make sure he wears a mask. Of course, there's always the option too. It's like, what if the school decides to go virtual? We'll fully go on with that if they need be.
I hope that the vaccine does the full actual approval for not just like adults and 12 and up, but kids too.
Yeah, because kids need to be protected just as much as we are. Like, they are very vulnerable.
Yeah, I definitely liked the tamale pie. Like the blue tortillas were pretty good. Tortilla chips were pretty good. The refried beans, it's okay.
Yeah, the refried beans were just like traditional things you find in the store. But the real winner, I feel like, was definitely the tamale pie, because I loved the taste of the cornbread with the enchilada sauce and the cheese and the chicken. Just kind of all goes together well. Of course, it kind of makes you want to actually, actual tamale as well, because I love tamales. And I always loved, tortilla chips, no matter what. I love dipping them in that guacamole and queso and all that stuff. So yeah.
Indeed.
It was a good meal.
And salsa. Don't forget salsa.
Salsa's good too. But anyway, guys, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video and us trying out some tamale casserole. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click that red button down below to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to receive notifications. And we will see you guys in the next video.
This is Charles.
And Crystal. Signing out.
Signing off.
Bye, birdies.